Hello and welcome to my studio. It's been another busy week this week and I'm going to show you around what I've been up to. I'm Helen Alice Johnson Artist, and each week I show you around my studio, or if I've been out and about, what I've been up to in preparation for making my next paintings. Wednesday morning, I'm on the banks, well I'm on a bridge across the South Tyne River in Cumbria, and I am doing some sketching for my next painting. It's a wintry but absolutely glorious day. A sketch that I made from that trip earlier this week, and it's for working towards a future painting on the South Tyne River. Looks quite kind of biblical, I think, at the moment, quite like that. However, back to the present, I am currently working on this painting. This is based on Kew Bridge. I'm really quite pleased with how it's going so far. Still lots of stuff to do, but I've done quite a bit. I've added the details into put some sort of like leaf detail. I've changed the shape of this quite significantly. A bit more detail down there. I was worried about it being yellow. It's now become quite orange, but orange I absolutely adore, so I'm happy with that. So whilst I'm waiting for this painting to dry, I have been working on these paintings. This is, well, it's a triptych, whether you call it one painting or three, I don't know. This is going to be called Harbingers of Spring. It's based on the Snowdrops from France, and it's going to Rydal Mount to be shown and hopefully sold through Rydal Mount. Harbingers of Spring because that's Wordsworth's poem To a Snowdrop. It's one of the lines in his poem. And I'm also, whilst I was on with it, doing this one, which is very similar but without the triptych, which is actually going to be maybe for my parents' 60th wedding anniversary this year. Alongside making big paintings, I usually do some kind of study towards that big painting. I've done that previously in sketchbooks and still do it in sketchbooks, but I've now started to also do little actual paintings because they work quite nice on their own as sort of small abstracts. So this one to the left here is finished, and that one's based on the painting The Crossing that I did right at the beginning of the year. And then this one is, you probably recognise the colour palette, is based on Kew Bridge, and that one is finished and ready just to go in its frame, which I'm going to pop in right now for you, show you that. So yeah, ideally by the end of the year I'm going to have quite a few of these, and it'll really look quite good. So thanks ever so much for watching. As you can see, I've been quite busy this week, lots going on. I forgot to mention, this is actually called Hiver. It follows on from Printemps that I did, also based on flowers growing in the garden in the French studio from last year that my parents absolutely loved, and I sold it, so I promised them that I would do them something different. Thanks ever so much for watching. I hope to see you again next week. If you don't already, please follow me on Instagram at Helen Alice Johnson Artist. and subscribe to my mailing list, www.helenisjohnsonartist.com.